Blah, blah, blah. Zam. This one, this one, this one. And if I just do a cheeky little dum zam zam, zam 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 zam. And if I do this and export that like that, and then change that word to VOD. Zam! There we go. Much better. Much better. Yep. Good. I'll just move this. Perfect. Let's go. Now we're talking. Do some progress, have some funds. That's what I'll say. Funds is the name of the game. Need to get that blue tack on. Now, don't you go do being a little cheeky sausage table and cheeky peeky. Don't you do that. I need to go to studio. Is it? There we go. Marvellous. Let's see how these came out. Well, they've come out just perfect, haven't they? That has worked just fine. Marvellous. Couldn't have worked out better, that. So, note to self, the more you can reduce the glue beforehand on the edges, the less scraping you have to do post-gluing. There's a lot of stones flying everywhere, but I will probably just clean the wet palette after this. Whoa! Good. I'm not even concerned about the amount of stones flying everywhere, actually. I think that's fine. this one. Good. Yeah, that's all fine. Marvellous. Yay! There's a little bit of spump around the edge. I should probably clean up a little bit. But I will hold fire on that, actually. Main things, first things first. Right, that's that. I need a shed load of black now. Black and Drakenhof Nightshade Shade, which is this. And in black, that. Ah, good, good, good! I like it! I like it a lot! This is good. Just had to tweak that angle. And then what we'll do is we're moving. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. 6 so far. Oh, hello. That was bad. Seven. Eight. Hup. 9. This will be. Wow, appreciate the little lurker who's sending me the little little emojis. That's the first bit of interaction we've had this morning. It's always nice to know that someone's around. That was 9, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Here's number 10. Appreciate the spam. Appreciate that. That's 10. That's 10%. You know what? I'm going to record that. Why not? So, let's have a see how it's divided. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, hang on. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100. Okay, yeah. So, we've done this. We've done this. Done this much. That's 10 already done. Bang! Easy! 100 by May 9th? God, I'm so happy I haven't based anything. I don't know how anyone else is going to make it. I don't have any answers for you. I don't know how you're going to make it, but because I haven't based anything, basing counts as finishing a model, they told me, so I'm sorted, I think. It's just a case of how high, how high a quality of model I want to do. So I get to choose what 100 I want to use. First things first, get 100. That's a really thick blob of paint right there. First things first, get the 100 up and done. Second thing, start tweaking it. But by the time I get the 100 done, I'm going to be wanting to work towards 11th. Man, I'm excited for 11th. Okay, there's 11. As you can probably tell, I care very little for this black strip on the base. I don't mind if it's not. I was thinking, like, maybe there's a way I just don't paint the base. Like, if I can just leave it black. And then if I have to put a little bit of paint on it, then it won't look streaky at all because it's going on to black. So that's 11, 12. 13. That's too big a chunk to leave on. See that? It was too big. Hang on, how many did I just do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is 14. I'm definitely going to lose track. 14. Whoop. Now, gentlemen, don't touch bases. You're all moist. No touching. This is 15. What's that you say, guys? Mark 15. All right, sure thing. You want me to use a different color? I'll use a different color for you. There we go, 15. You know what? I'll wax. No, yeah, I'm not going to wax Streamlabs on, actually. One. Oh, it's only one. Okay, I'm going to record that one. With a single. Okay, let's see what else we can rustle up. I'm sure there's more ready to go. See who counts. Okay, so you count. That's the lion. Demon Prince. He counts. Neurotyrant. That's old Neurotyrant. You don't count. You count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6. I need 4 more for basing. Hey, Kurtman! What am I painting? I'm painting loads of stuff. So I've got Morty there. Morty's down there. I'm getting these guys ready, which is my Million Miniatures pledge. And I'm just basing the Lion, a Demon Prince, Lord of Contagion, Dante, a Chaplain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 3 more. That Knight was one that I haven't done. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more. 2 more. Oh, my Tau. My Tau is one. And then there's this towel. There's a few things going on. I just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more for today's basins. I've got him some. Ah, yeah, the venom crawler. There we go. Now it takes 24 hours for the glue to dry, so I'm gonna get the basing done because then it means tomorrow I can work on them. So I'm kind of painting loads of stuff at the moment. We're kind of going for it because we've only got till May 9th for this Million Miniatures. So I kind of feel like if I'm putting glue on these bases, I don't want them immediately underneath the camera. So I'm just going to move all of these lovelies aside. Just everything. I paint everything. I'm going for fun. I'm going with fun. What's fun is what I'm doing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 9's what I need. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I mean, the reason I say I'm going with what's fun is because I've got to do it. I've got to do what's fun because I just get bored else, and my mind is a bit janky. So I've got to go with what's fun. And currently that is putting glue and flock on a base. So this is the blue. It's Lidl's finest all-purpose glue. Most people use PVA, but this is what I have handy. And to be honest, I think this dries better than PVA and holds a flock on better. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit there and then some there. Not a lot, just a bit. And then there's obviously this little bit here, so that's going to get a bit lumpy, but it's fine. And then just along here, basically. Whoop. And then I'll get a brush that I don't care about and spread this sucker out, and I'll show you how it goes. Then rinse and repeat another 100 or so times. Now I'm using a specific brush for this that I've put somewhere so clever, I have lost it. But luckily I've got no shortage of old brushes. I really have lost that, so I'll use this one instead. What are you painting? Kurt, are you here for a chit chat? What are you painting? Or have you already gone? It's hard to tell in streaming world if people are for a chit chat. Some people are, but some people just like to pop on. In your case, give some words of encouragement and then disappear. All of which is fine. Just trying to gauge the situation if we get some chit chat or not. Because obviously, you know, if I'm not chit chatting, I could just be doing this off stream, you know. I'll just whack some in there. Okay, that should be sufficient. Block. I'm doing this the wrong way. I might have to sprinkle this on. Thunderwolf Cavalry. What are those when they're at home? I'm gonna have. Is that the with them riding on the wolf? Well, big ass wolves. I think it is. I think I might have that. So that's all you need. That's him based. That glue will dry after 24 hours. And I can add him to the list. So I'll pop him over there to dry. There you go. Sounds up. Oh, you shouldn't be on that though if I want to record the amounts. Over you go. Thank you, Lion. That's my hours. I need to move that. Yeah, they look good. How was it? Do you say assembling or painting? Just painted. Oh. If you were on my Discord, I'd say send me some pictures. But we don't have anyone on here currently who can facilitate the Discording of Discord. Let's get this. So yeah, what I've done is I've streamed so far this year. We're over 250 hours streamed, but March was a bit of a dog turd of a month. So we're trying to get back to the momentum that I had in February, middle of February. So we're going to get back to that. And I just have to do time on court. But I don't know about you, Kurt, but I'm self-defeating. I just defeat myself. I have to keep myself engaged. I need stuff going on, stuff. So I know painting isn't the most exciting, but I've got to go with what I like. I've got to go with what I want to do, and getting this 100 done is something for me to work towards, because I do like my achievements. I do enjoy me achievements. What can I say? Anyone who's got a Steam account probably feels very similar. People often say my Terminator color scheme looks a bit Space Wolfy. Let me show you. Here's a couple of them currently on the go. These two. That's those. I do love my Terminators. I've got so many of the suckers. That's not a brag. That's not a brag. I bought them secondhand, so I'm not trying to flex on how many Terminators I got. I'm not trying to do that at all. Yep. Thanks. I can walk you through the color scheme. I can walk you through all the colors I used if ever you're interested. But I just love painting, man. I absolutely love painting. But thankfully, this Million Miniatures things started up because I'm trying to work my way towards a game. But if I didn't have an achievement to rock towards, it would be really difficult for me to get anything actually finished. But I mean, I'm definitely going to be able to field a lot of Space Marines when 11th drops, when I'm trying to learn. But I just need to work on my orcs, definitely. But again, like I say, got to get these 100 bases done. There you go. Man, I love the hobby. And without the live streaming, I would have met so many people and learned so many new tips. We kind of just like fumble our way through, and then someone suggests something like, for example, these goblin stamping plates. Never knew they existed, and they're absolutely friggin' brilliant things. Right, next one. Lord of Contagion. Now, this one's going to be a bit tough to do because he's got this robe. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to squeeze in. I'm going to blob some in there and just hope that's enough to spread around. But again, I'm not concerned about too much stone on the bases. I know I've spent a lot of time painting those feet, but I mean, it's in the bank. Like, that's time still spent practicing my painting skills. So if it gets covered over a little bit, I ain't overly concerned. My main concern is that I get enough coverage in there. See that bit in there? I've got to get that coverage. The edge can be fixed, but if I can't get that middle bit, I don't want to have a hard to reach patch. But I'm confident I can get it first time. I blobbed a massive blob in there, so we're going to be fine, I think. Oh, hello. That's actually not even attached to it. Okay. You just go there. Thank you. Well, that's made life easy. I thought that was a bit of terrain, but it was just a bit of spruce sitting there. Blob, 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 blob. Okay, I think that's enough. Yeah, I'd say for the most part, you know what? Yeah. The only downside, I think, with the hobby is when you get those guys who are real sticklers for the rules when they play, which is fine. But that's probably the only negative I can think of. You know what? That worked out just fine. Look at that. Hey. I'm 100% alright with that. Over you go. Right, next one. I'll be honest, this one's one of my absolute favourites. I love this guy. I love how he turned out. He's an ogre tyrant. I'm so pleased with this guy. I love him. I love him so much. I think that's currently the best model I've ever painted. Because I'm not very good at painting. But this one I feel like I really got a kick out of painting him. He's even got eyes. They're cross-eyed, but there's eyes on there. Yeah, thanks, man. I really like it as well. I like painting brighter colours because, frankly, painting brighter colours is more difficult for me. I find it way more difficult. So, that should be enough. But I mean, all of these paintings that I've done, they're all on my Instagram and my TikTok, so they're on there if you want to. Because whenever I get something painted, I just slap it on there. I just think it's a nice little extra thing. I need to push that in and under a little bit, like that, and then just a little bit there, and then that edge. But again, it doesn't matter if I cover up a lot of it. He's standing on dirt, so. A little bit more underneath. The other issue is that these guys are not varnished, so I've got to be super careful handling them. Okay, over you go. Who's next? Demon Prince? Yeah, your base needs some work. I'm running out of this glue. I hope I've got enough to do the last few. You know what? I'm not going to have enough for the Venom Crawler. Venom Crawler's too big. It's too much base. I need to swap him out for something. Okay. Space is too big as well. Okay, sprinkles. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can reuse a lot of this flock. Good. Right, we need to swap out. So we need to swap out the Venom Crawler. He's too big. Too big a base. Where? Ah! Perfect. I can use this guy instead. There we go. Smaller base. Much smaller base for this guy. Much easier to do. Now, I don't want to cover up this step too much because it's lovely. But at the same time, I do need to get some glue on. Okay, he's done. Well, we got two more. We got Dante. To be honest, this is so much I've put on here. I can probably use this on another base as well. Or I just don't. I might just not, actually. I'm not going to try smearing it on another base. That edge is a little bit neglected. I am going to just top that up now. Bit of loo roll. Man, I feel like I'm starting again. I feel like I'm starting again. Good. Okay, so I'm already up to, what's that, 25, 35? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's another 9 on top. So that takes us up to 25. That's a quarter of the way. That's a quarter of the way to the 100. I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned at all. We're going to be just fine getting to that number. I'll get that flock later. Right, I'm just going to go wipe off my wet palette. I'll just be a second. If you're still there, don't worry if you're not. Well, you won't know if you're not, if I'm saying that to you, but if you're not there, don't worry about it. Warden, hey buddy. Hey buddy. I was just saying, I've been chatting a little bit with this Kurt guy. He seems to have disappeared, but he was nice for a little chit chat talking about Space Wolves. Space Wolves seem pretty popular. But here I am, buddy. I feel like I'm starting again. I feel like it's back to the beginning. I feel like October 2025. How you doing, Warden? Now we know it's very early in the night for Wardens, buddy old buddies. Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm good. Hard day yesterday, but I had to have a word with myself, come back and rethink things. But it's a curse and a gift, though, Warden. You know, because like I don't give two stuffs what people say about me, because no one's harder on me than me. So it's a blessing and a curse, bud. But I mean, what's really nice is that I got my ass back on, despite the fact that my second voice was screaming at me not to. I got back on, but also that I didn't lie to you guys. And I like that. I like that I was going to say that it was a technical difficulty, but I also like that I fessed up and was honest with you. You know, I feel like that's nice. So yeah, I'm good. I just got to have a word with myself, and then things get better. But the streaming is quiet. You know, it's quiet, buddy. Quiet times. I do feel a little bit like I'm starting again. So, but I rejiggled things. I've changed the position of the camera, so I'm a little more comfy. I'm not going to go back to the cupboard because it's too cramped and too hot. I forgot about the heat. Here I can just have my butt out and wave it around. I'm not going to overheat at all, you know? So I've been working on my 100. See that? So that's 15 done. And another 10. The flock is now drying. I'm using this glue with the flock. So I've already got 25. Now the issue is I'm going to run out of that all-purpose adhesive. Running out of materials is a pain. I'm running out. Oh, I should do Titus. I need some UHET. Is chat even working? I've lost you. You've normally typed before now. Am I just rambling? You know what? I'll fire up Discord just in case. Just in case. Someone sound off for me. Has chat broke? Have I done gone broken chat? You'll tell me. Oh. No, okay. Oh, good. That's fine. That saves me having to check anything. That's all good. All goods. Right, there we go. Oh, Boo! Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. You just missed me doing a load of basing. I just based all of these suckers. Those guys are done over there. I've finally started marking the tally. I've got 16 completed. 16. That 100 is going to be easy peasy. Easy peasy. Right. Painting. So I need some of that, what is it, that lovely Thunderhawk blue. Oh, I said I was going to do a Titus as well. Titus. Yes, here we go. Cantor. Oh, we got a Cantor. Perfect. Titus, welcome, buddy. I have realised something about Titus. Now, this is going to sound a bit controversial, but we might have to start slowing down on his layers. We've got a slight... All right, so... without banging on about money too much, right? I'm a little low on money, as per usual. And I'm not saying that to get money. I'm just saying someone asked me to buy some of my air guns off me. And because I know them, I didn't feel like I should sell them. So I've kind of given them away. Why am I telling you that? Well, I'm telling you that because it was really nice. Because he was like, how much do you want? And I was like, ugh! In my mind, I was like, 100 would be a bargain. But what I did was... it's because I'm pleased with myself, right? I'm pleased with myself is why I need to say. But I said, no, I'm not going to talk money with you. You can have them for free. Isn't that something? And I really wanted some money. But instead I said, no, you're a buddy. You can have them for free. And I just was pretty pleased with myself with that. I know. I shouldn't be bragging about it. That kind of takes away from the generosity. But it's not a brag. I mean, like... I was pleased with myself because in my mind I was like, monies. Well, okay, well, yeah, I'm looking for a pat on the back. That's what I'm looking for. Clearly, I'm looking for a pat on the back. I'm looking for hey, Table, that was really nice of you to give those away. Your friend and his son are going to have a great summer shooting those air rifle and air pistol. I'm so needy. I'm pleased with myself. I'm glad I got it out of my system. I said it. I was nice. I did a nice thing. It was a tough one, though. It was a tough one. But I did it. I was pleased. You know, I've got to practice what I preach. Oh, Titus has got a crud ton of layers. Let me get this one on and we can go ahead and check. I mean, look at his girth. Look at that. I mean, if you got hit by Titus, if Titus like fell on you, you'd know it. You know, it might not kill you, but you'd know that a Titus just dropped on you. You know, it'd leave a mark. He's heavy. There we go, Titus. But I've still got a tub of Cantor. And I know I've got a tub of Macragge. So it's not like we're completely out of blues. Thank you, Warden. Do you know what it was? It's just one of those moments where it really matters, you know? It's one of those moments because, like, I know the guy. I've hung out with him loads. He's got sweet kids, and I know the oldest one. I mean, I've known the oldest one since he was born. So I don't regret it. But at the same time, you know how it is? Your voice in your head is like, money. So, but thanks, Warden. I appreciate that. Greco's. Oh, homie! We are on 161 Titus layers. 161 layers, random stranger, to answer your question. 161 layers. That's serious business, is it not? It's Greco homies. Greco homies. Right. Thunderhawk Blue. We got the Rust Grey, that's shoulders. Rust Grey and Dreckenhoff. But it's that lovely, lovely, lovely Thunderhawk Blue that I'm craving. Where have you gone? There you go. Look at this colour. I mean, come on. Thunderhawk Blue. Yeah, Titus is a greedy little whore. He's gobbling up all the paints. He's a greedy little guts. Greedy little guts he is. Eating it all up. So I want to get these two finished and add them to the list. There's not a lot left to do. What are we talking? Gold emblems. Oh, I've already started them on this one. After 6 months of saving up, ordered the Siege Assault box from my store. Order bounces. I found out no store in my range has the box or breaches. Guess I have money. Hang on a second. Siege Assault box. Oh, that's the Horus Heresy one, isn't it? With the Siege Dreadnought and the shield guy. Hang on a second. I'm going to look that up, Pure. Yay! Stuff for me to do! People talking? I love it. Siege Assault box. Warhammer. I bet you it is the Siege Dreadnought one. So it is. I don't want to tell him. 1, 2, 3, there's 4 here. 4 boxes here. What's it retailing at? What's its actual full price on? How much is the box? What's in it? Siege Dreadnought. Siege Draw. The new Kappa Pacha Terminators. Pure, I wish I was in a situation where I could just buy you a box. You know, frankly, I wish I could just... That's the dream, isn't it? Like, Pure comes in, he says, hey, I can't find this box. For me just to be able to friggin' bonk, send it. You know? That would be some tasty... That would be some tasty shit right there. That would be some tasty action, that would. I'd love to do that. Screw you ad revenue! You sort of a... But yeah, the Siege Dreadnought with the close combat weapons. I love it. I love it so much that I actually have one. One moment. I'll show you how I painted mine. I'm not happy with it, but it's a thing. Here we are. So this is very... I painted this quite some time ago, even before streaming. There he is. So he's pretty bland. But hey, he does the job. The lights I hate. I've really messed up those lights. I can't do light effects at all. So I should change those. But yeah, that was a precursor to my Space Marine colours. If only World was a small town, I wish I could order stuff online. Yeah, it's it's a pain, and the world's getting more difficult to send stuff around at the moment. But I mean, in a perfect world, Pure, right? In a perfect world, what it would be like, you'd say, "Oh, I can't find one." I'd be like, "Hang on a second," and I'd throw a box on the back of my bike, and I'd cycle over and drop it off to you in person. That would be the perfect world. Not just having the bucks to send it, but if I could just like grab it out of a cupboard or go nip to a shop, grab up a copy and cycle it around and throw it at you. Then I'd call you some rather horrible curse words and cycle off before you could throw anything at me. That would be picture perfect, that would. That's a lot of that colour I've mixed. Well, I'll just paint some more, it's fine. That would be lovely. I don't know why when I imagine acts of generosity that I am so aggressive with them. Like spitting in people's faces, throwing gifts at them, and running off. I don't know why it takes that kind of element to it. My country got 6 defilers and 20 custode boxes. Japan got none of the new releases. Whoa, jeez Louise. Well, that sucks. The custodes boxes have already passed. They're already being scalped now. They're already being sold at a markup. There was 2 boxes that came in at about 30% lower than retail, but they got snapped up quick. But it's enough that I spotted them before they were sold. If I see a bargain so if I see a bargain, but I can't afford to buy the bargain, I still count that as a win that I saw the bargain in time, that if I had the bucks, I could have acted. Does that make sense? So on those custode boxes, I could have acted. So I consider it bargain spotted. You know, if that makes sense. What country are you, Pjort? Australia or New Zealand? I think it's one of those two. But I'll stop gassing. Let me start painting. So with this guy, it's just a case of bringing this back up from having been inked and then highlights. Poland? Why is Poland getting so few? Is it because Poland's GW is so much cheaper? Why? So is it a distribution issue? Because I buy a lot of cheap Warhammer from Poland. I'm not going to lie. I wish I lived in Poland. Boop. I need to get in and do that little bit there. Yeah, that cleans up nicely. It cleans up really nice. I remember being crazy how 9th edition boxes were hot. Meanwhile, guys in US posted their stores with 40 boxes and no one wants to buy them. It's a distribution thing, yeah. And it's going to happen with 11th as well. That's why I'm trying to friggin' do this whole YouTube lot. Because if you get influencer on Warhammer, you get preferential treatment. They send you stuff out just willy-nilly. You'll be falling over stuff. But again, it all goes to the bigger channels, so you've got to be big to get it. Like, I only just realised that I've been trying to get my hand on the StarCraft boxes, the new StarCraft minis, and Squidmar Miniatures is on there again. He's everywhere, you know? He's, I'm not saying his credit is undeserved, I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying, how many models do you need at this point, you know? What about the little guys? Let's spread the funds, you know? Because I'm speaking as a little channel, but even one little box of paints or one little box of minis would be a massive deal. But he isn't painting everything he's getting. And that just sounds like jealousy, doesn't it? It does, doesn't it? Table, you little jealous son of a bitch. Are you jealous of Squidmar Miniatures? Well, yes, I am. He operates on a scale that I could only dream of. Maybe I am jealous. Oh, you dirty little dirty Table. You dirty little filthy. Jealous little bitch. You're filthy jealous. Jealous little bitch. Oh, Table, you dirty. Dirty Tables. Dirty little jealous. Unsubscribe. Table's a filthy little bitch. He's a filthy little jealous. Well, sorry about that. I just went off on a tangent there. But I did sound like a little jealous little mucky puppy, didn't I? See, I'm having to resort to insulting myself. Normally, you guys would pick up the slack there and let me have it. But on the flip side, people go crazy about extremely expensive FOMO models. And we have just one sitting on a shelf. FOMO. FOMO. What could that mean? Forever... Fear of missing out. Fear of missing out. I very nearly took a guess at that. It was way off. Well, that's good. What you should do, Pure, is buy those up and resell those suckers. I can tell you now that Poland's included in the Scandinavia Vinted, so you could just do what a lot of Polish people do and resell cheaper to the Scandinavian countries. You know, no, nothing wrong with that. I think there is a difference between feeling and acting out your feelings. What? I think there is a difference between feeling and acting out your feelings. Clarify. I am not smart man. I don't quite follow, Pure. Maybe this is an golden opportunity for me to learn something. Give me an example. I'm expecting some wise words, some nuggets of wisdom. Dispense your nuggets upon me. I require some nuggets of wisdom. Fling those nuggets. Fling them around. Shower us with your hot nuggets of wisdom. Oh, chat moved. Nuggets. You can hate your mum at the moment. I hate my mum. Like, how dare she go and die? You know, I hate her for that. Selfish bitch. You can hate your mum at the moment, but you don't have to turn the hate into hitting her. Children, by definition, are not wise. Oh, hang on. I think you just called me a child. You can hate your mum at the moment, but you don't have to turn the hate into hitting. I agree. You can have strong feelings towards someone, but if they manifest physically, then that's not so good, is it? I agree. Hey, look, the water's doing. There's a little reflection in the water. Fancy. That's high quality live stream there that you can look at that wibbly wobbly pool of water. I would make the case that a lot of people are not wise in general. I think wise people are in the minority. I always like when I meet one, I don't include myself. I don't think I'm wise. I think I'm just as wonky cronk as the majority. I don't consider myself something special. But you do occasionally bump into those people that dispense some wisdoms. Like, I didn't get the models I wanted, but I don't wish flood and frost on those who did. Yeah, agreed, Pure. You know what? What's wrong with being happy for other people, you know? What's wrong with someone succeeding and you being happy for their success, or that someone has indeed been successful? What's wrong with that? Nothing, I say. Nothing, I tells you. There's nothing wrong with people doing better than you. Run your own race. Right, so I'd say a little teeny tiny bit in there, but then this is ready for highlights. I like it. I like the patchworkness. Oh, I haven't done the leg. Now again, normally I'd hate doing these shin guards because of this paint streaking, but when you add a little bit of ink, you can get away with smooth layers on big surfaces. Super handy. Oh, it's so tasty. I just want to eat this model. Nom! I just want to eat it. It looks so tasty to me. I like the colours a lot. So this guy got no patchwork. He didn't. He was more further along, so he doesn't need the patchwork, which means I've got a lot of that colour left over on my palette. So I should probably utilise that on somebody. I'm going to paint this arm on my Ancient. I'm going to get this blocked out. And then I'm going to grab one from my shelf. I've been itching to paint this Ancient, but I've not wanted to start new models because I hadn't figured out my grey situation. But now that I think I'm in a good place with it, I'm all right painting this guy because he's my absolute super duper favouriteist. Absolute super duper favourite. I love this Terminator. He's so tasty. Oh, I'm not even on shot. No, this is Thunderhawk Grey. It's a little bit lighter than Rust Grey. I don't even remember when I got it either, but I really like it. And I've been looking for a reason to use it. I found it when I was looking for blues for Titus, but... Although the colour names might be changing as well, though, because they're changing the pots. I don't know if the names stay the same. So we might be in a bit of a grey... Oh, no, grey area. Talk about greys. Grey area. Oh, table, you little funny cheeky cheek. That's all that needs. Right, let's go grab a Terminator from my cupboard. See if I can't progress another one as well. Yay! So I'm looking for something that's not got a lot of the light grey painted on it. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, bingo, here we go. So this guy is not in good shape. He's missing his assault cannon. I haven't been able to glue that on, and also a lot of him is not done. So this guy's going to be more Rust Grey, Thunderhawk Grey than anything else. So I say we just go ahead with that. This is one of the guys that is underdeveloped because he's not even finished. His other arm isn't even finished yet. I've only recently discovered that plastic glue will melt the plastic and hold a magnet in place, which I'm very excited to try out. So I figure paint this guy and then I'll be like, well, I want to do it now. Because I currently don't have any. Because I wanted to have the flamers and the assault cannons interchangeable. But at this point, maybe I should just glue the arm on. Maybe I shouldn't magnet it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I kind of feel like I should magnet them. And I think that I've kind of half started the job, so I should stay the course probably. Yeah, okay, there's my answer right there. So that is a rust grey on the shoulder. It's a lot lighter, as you can see. You know what? Maybe that isn't a rust grey, actually. It is really light. Looks nice. Maybe it becomes lighter when it covers a certain color, like those neon green paints become lighter. It's true. That's true. It is. I was comparing a dry paint to a wet paint. You are absolutely right in that respect. Well, I mean, like, these stripes are really good. So I clearly have the ability to do stripes. These are sponged on stripes. Maybe I need to go back to sponging. I think I'm going to go back to sponging stripes because these stripes look pretty slick. So I'm going to go back to sponging stripes. If there's collateral damage, I can clean it up later. I think getting those stripes right. Because, like, these are older stripes, right? And then my newer stripes are... You can see that I've clearly lost some skill. See the difference? Yeah, I do. Get over there. Hey, we could totally try a magnet on the live stream. You know what? I'm going to magnetize this on the live stream. Yeah, I'm gonna see if KS is right. I'm gonna do it live. I'm pretty sure I've got a gun lying around, but we don't need that just yet for doing the magnetizing. I'll get this coat on. Did I finish the inside of that power fist? I did, yeah. I know I just filled in the recesses on that groin bit, but this is going to get re-inked, so I'm not overly concerned about little slip-ups here and there. Oh, am I not painting on shot? Have I adjusted my painting angle? It does feel like I've got a bit of a groove going on with my seating position. Should have said, guys, you've only got yourselves to blame. If I'm not painting on screen, you call me out for it. You tell me. But no, so I'm exempt. I'm not to blame there. That's not my mistake. It's your fault, guys. You didn't tell me. Blame everyone but yourself. That's the table way. I would say don't admit responsibility, but I do that all the time. But I would say that, wouldn't I? What can I say? What can I say to that? I am a whole puddle of contradictions. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I needed to hear. I needed to see if it was indeed. So what's this busy stuff you're up to, Warden, huh? I know I've not been on much, but geez, you just totally abandoned me for something else. Come on, where's the support, huh? Well, actually, you know what? I take that back. You don't owe me nothing. Shut your face, Table. You don't expect people to be on. How dare you? People will tune in if they like what you're doing. If you're just whining, saying, why aren't you supporting me? Then that makes you a piece of shite. You know? That's what that makes you, Table. Unsubscribe from yourself, Table. Unsubscribe from life right now, Table. Go on, do it. Do it. Oh, wait, can I say that? Can I? Yeah, don't demonetize me. I was only joshing. I'm not actually going to do anything like that. Oopsie. Tyranids, am I right? What about those Tyranids, eh? Oh, no. I've only put myself in it, haven't I? Awkward. I think there's already a magnet in there. I think there's a magnet in there, guys. I think there's a... Warden? Why would I want to link stream with the likes of you? No. I don't link streams with anyone who doesn't have 150,000 subscribers. That's just how I am, I'm afraid. Oh, the horrible thing is there are people like that. That's the horrible truth of it. You want to link streams with me? No. What would the banter be? Give me an example of some banter. Let's go with some banter right now, Warden. Come on, banter my pants off right now. Give me some bants. What's banter? Go ahead. Table, you are a fat dick. I know what his voice is. Why did I change his voice to that? Table, you are silly. I have a slight worry that the YouTube AI stream watcher may not understand banter or tone. Yeah, I don't think they do at all. I don't think they will get me at all because nothing I'm saying is serious. Although I do like to be fakey, over the top, angry at something that isn't making me angry in the slightest. So I don't think the AI is programmed for English banter, frankly. I think they will just be like, this guy's psychotic. Delete him. You know, I don't think it will get it. I think it will just take me literally. When, if anything, don't take anything I say literally, unless I specifically clarify it. Also, I lie all the time. I tell you such pork pies all the time, guys. And my mum's alive, and she's not a bitch. She's a lovely woman. So, you know, like none of it's, it's good luck algorithm trying to figure this one out. I think, but I mean, YouTube did help me get my channel back, so I think I'm all right. I think they like me. They like me enough to help me at least, so that's something. So yeah, that's something. I've been on the platform 12 years, so 12 years, guys. Inside shin guard. I would like to think that I'm going to stop the sentence there. I'd like to think it would be nice to be able to do it once in a while. Try it on for size, see how it feels. I'd like to think. Right, he's done. No, a few things, Warden, is I think I would bring down the quality of your live stream, frankly. I mean, I'm a bit weird. I'm a bit janky. I often answer questions with 100 words when 5 will do. I get lost in my own. I get lost doing what I'm doing. And frankly, the quality of your live streams intimidates me, to be honest, if I'm going to say it. I don't think I've heard you shout once in your live streams. And also the other thing is, Warden, is that I'd be too worried that I'll be talking over you and that I'll railroad you with a massive torrent, a tsunami of nonsense, if you will. That's my concern. I wouldn't want to do that to you. Let's lighten up this Thunderhawk with some Corax white and see how we get on with highlights. Oh, that's a lot of white I've put in there. Well, actually, it is highlighting, so it can be pretty white. Let's just mix all that up and... Oh, that's very bright highlights. As long as I don't make any mistakes, I'll be fine. Redshirt, buddy! Feeling much better. I'm feeling much better. I just had to go away yesterday, have a stern talking to. Just remind myself of a few things, and feeling much better. And I've been on here, and I haven't been keeping track of the time, and I haven't been peeping under the blue tack, so I feel a lot better. But it's really not your fault, guys. It's really, really not your fault. It's not your fault in any way, shape, or form. It's very important that you understand you've done nothing wrong. It's just my noodle. Right, so this is very bright. But if I do these edge highlights super good, like that. If I just pretend that I'm really good at painting, then these edge highlights will come out perfect. That's what I'm going to do. I'm really good at painting. This is my really good at painting song. Now, normally I do all of these bits, but I've noticed firsthand that they get a bit squiffy if you try and do every single area here. So I'm just going to pick my fights. I'm going to pick my fights here. I'm not going to do any edges where I run the risk of doing a squiffy bad highlight. Oh, buddy. That's the kind of highlight I like. Thank you, Piotr. Yes. It's just, if I believe it, if I say it, then it must be true, right? I'm very good at painting. Oh, I'm going to try and do these ones. No, I shouldn't, but I'm going to. Oh, I'm breaking my own rule. That's terrible. That's also awful. So awful, fact. I should have listened to my own advice. Thunderhawk, save me! Let's crack him out. Ah, KS! Another way better than me painter. Hey, KS, buddy! KS, I don't know if you've seen his stuff. I was watching a short of his the other day. Very, 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 very high production quality. I was shocked when I saw on one of your streams that it had so few views. What on earth? The world is topsy-turvy. What's the deal? I don't get it. Table and Warden to the Moon. KS is lovely. I like KS. Although he's hardly around, so I've probably got a very very different interpretation of him as to how he actually is. He might be a tyrant. You know, I don't know. I don't get to chat to him often. He's very busy, you know. He's working, he's doing the channel stuff, he's going great guns on that. So, you know, but he does chime in when he can, and that's appreciated, frankly. It's never been like you have to be here every stream. Despite me saying to the contrary, I just like to tease. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I have to say, I am enjoying this Thunderhawk Blue. So all this is for the highlight is Thunderhawk Blue with Corax White. That's what it is. Oh, I've got to do that bit. They did say can't stop. Yeah, they did. I just chose to ignore that bit. It's because that's his default. You know, that's what he always says. He always says he can't stop. When was the last time KS said, you know what, I'm going to hang out for a bit? He's a busy guy. He just likes to pop in. And that's fine. I'm not hey, guys, leave me alone. I'm not bullying KS. I'm not bullying him. I'm just saying he lacks the conviction. Shut up, Table. Stop it. Stop poking KS, especially if he's not here anymore. Leave him alone. I like KS. I just want to say that for the record. I like KS. I think KS is okay. Not like some of you. You know who you are. Oh, for God's Table. Where are we? We've done those ones. I think choosing certain areas only is the way to go. That's the way to go. And I'm even going to do this bit as well. Clean this up a little bit. There we go. Right, so let's move on to an arm. Yeah, stop bullying someone who can't even... Yeah, Table, you piece of scum. You're bullying someone who's not even here. Just totally bullying someone behind their back. Shame on you, Table. The good news is that they would never hear about it. So, you know, that's the nice side of it. Like, I can get away with it. And isn't that like the test of a person's character? You know, how hard you bully people who can't, like, retort? Isn't that how you gauge how nice a person you are? By how much you bully people? I'm pretty sure that's correct. And so help me, I'll bully anyone who disagrees with me. Oh no, Table, you're clearly in a good mood. You're certainly rather sassy. So those two highlights that I did on that bit in there are poo, but these other ones are going quite nicely until that one. Those ones are so mucky. I'm going to clean them up. I think that I'm going to have to start holding myself accountable a little bit more on everything. I need to address these highlights, especially that one. You know, I think the time has passed for slapdash highlights. So I'll clean that up. And also that recess, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah. I've done it. I've done it. And now what I'll do is I'll take the Thunderhawk right off my brush. I'll load up with the highlight and I will immediately fluff up the next highlight. I'll bet all the money in the world. And I will not even try and throw it. I will do my damnedest to do a correct highlight. But I bet the fates have smiled on me with me fluffing it up. See, I did it. I went in the knuckles. I told you. I totally said I'd mess it up. Oh, well, let's just move on. I'm not going to go back and correct every single edge highlight I fluff up. No, I'm not doing that anymore. I'll just move on. I'll move on like everything's fine. Oh, this is why I think Eldar are the hardest to paint, because they're always painted so slick and so clean. Like, I would love to see some colourful but yet earthy looking Eldar. That would be nice. Oh, what are they called now? Aeldari. They're never going to be Aeldari in my book. They're always going to be Eldar. Always going to be Eldar. I'm not changing the name. I know why all the names got changed to weird stuff. It's so that they could be copyrighted. That's why you've got, like, rather than orcs, you've got Buruk, Broggy Brogs, you know? Something really weird and hard to remember. It's so they can trademark that shiz. That's the only reason the name's changed. Elder, yeah, me too, buddy. Me too. Yeah, welcome to the gang. The trouble is, I like how colourful they are. I like them. It's a shame. I'm gonna have to try and find a happy medium because I want to paint them. Done, 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 done. Maybe a little, just a little there, and a little bit there. Ooh. Tenzo the 8th. I don't recognize that name. Have we met before? I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. I'm not so sure. That's done. I mean, what's left to highlight? Just a little couple of bits on here, right? Just maybe even just a little bit there. And then a little bit there. Ooh. And then a little bit in there. Oh. And I'll just do a tiny bit on this edge. That's all it needs. Maybe here as well. Oh, whoop. And teeny tiniest bit there on the toe. Why not? Okay, that's all the edge highlights you need. A dabber, do ya? A dabber, do ya? That's all it needs. Okay, good. So let's ink this guy. Well, Tenzo, what have you let yourself in for? Oh no. Well, we're at that crisis point, right? Because I'll be honest, my typical track record with meeting new people has been pretty bad. Yeah. I may sound like I'm horrible to people, but I'm only horrible to the people I like. So, if anything, be worried if I'm just being nice to you. But yeah, Tenzo, if you stick around, have a look and see if it's for you. But just bear in mind, if it comes to a certain point, you can never leave. Okay? No one's here because they want to be. Everyone's being forced, even me. These aren't even my hands. I'm just a voice. There's actually this guy here is sitting on my lap, and I've got a knife. So he has to paint. So I'm just a voiceover guy. So yeah, it's not for everyone here. It's not. Tenzo's long gone. He's long gone. Well, I mean, it's the filter, isn't it? It's the great filter. People come for the Warhammer, and they stay because they can never leave. Yeah, well, be warned, Tenzo, because I have a great many terrible weapons at my disposal. I have quite a sizable arsenal of fearful and terrible weapons that can strike you down if you displease me. Where am I going with this, guys? I don't know where I'm going with this joke. I need to... Someone help me get out of this hole. Jesus. Tenzo's like, well, I mean... I'd rather be upfront with you, Tenzo. You know? Man to piece of text. I'd rather just give you the heads up. So tell me, you found Painting Channel. I mean, it says painting, but I mean, you could hardly call this painting. But what are you? Where are you? What do you like about model painting? Oh God, Table, you suck ass so bad. You're so bad at this. You suck so much ass, Table. Just wait for Tenzo to say something. Tenzo, what do you collect? There we go. That's what you should have led with, Table, you friggin' monster. Wait, where have I inked? Have I inked that? What I have now. I was thinking we could read chat and do collective answers. I don't know, grasping at straws. I just want live banter with my tail. If this is painting, then what am I doing? Oh, no, Pure, I didn't mean putting you down, bud. Ah, oh, no. I've done gone upset Pjort. That's not good. Quite like the guy. If he is indeed a guy. Who knows? Who knows who any of us are? Am I even real? Oh, man. Well, the issue, Warden, right, is that you say, like, we can have a bit of banter with the questions and stuff, but I'm insatiable for chit-chat banters. So what happens if we get ourselves into the situation where there's no chit-chat coming in? all of my fury and judgment and disdain is going to be sent straight at your face, Warden. And I don't want to make you sad. But it could be a lot if chat's quiet, you know? I'll just be coming at you constantly. You'll be exhausted. You'll be like, oh, man, that table guy, he's too much. All right in small doses is what I hear, is the phrase with me. Table, he's all right in small doses. We talk about law and bully each other. Oh, well, I mean, we could, Warden. But how do I know that you're not just being a little dirty and just using me for my views? You know, you're just stealing all my subscribers. Is that what you're doing? Is that your game? Huh? You're taking advantage of the mentally disabled, are you, Warden? Is that what you're doing? Huh? Are you manipulating one of your lessers? Is that what you're doing here? I'm just painting Who Likes the Universe, collecting paint, whoever. Done gun. Oh, you did Girlyman and Farsight, neither of which I have. Some Necrons, and I'm finding out how deep the rabbit hole goes. Yeah. Tenzo, it's glorious. It's glorious. There's you can collect Warhammer for ages and still be surprised by something that crops up. Without a doubt. Thousand Suns Terminators. Space Marine 2, Thousand Suns. Colourful they are, Thousand Suns. I like them. I also like that they're just dust inside. There's a lot of lore about that. Where have I inked up to? Leg. Hello, Club Me. Oh, Mr. Table. Well, hello, Mr. Club. Oh, I did a Demon Prince. Here he is. I've just been doing his base. There he is. Oh. Just hanging out. I didn't get to choose the layout though. I bought him secondhand, so that's why he's got chicken feet and a corny head. But yeah, there he is. Oh, shouldn't hold him by his sword. I like Thousand Suns, but I don't own a single Thousand Sun. My Chaos Sorcerer in Terminator armor, I'm gonna paint him Zichi, so I've got one. He's definitely on my list. But I'm still working on this 1,000 miniatures, and I'll be honest, I'm kind of caught up with this Terminator. I'm kind of enjoying that I've picked up my Terminators again. It's very nice. I'm especially pleased that I've put some paint on that Ancient. Oh, ironically, the sword is what I held, so I should show that. I'm not very good with swords, but there's the sword. Whoop. There it is. I'll be honest, though, this is my favourite one. This guy is totally my favourite. He's so my favourite at the moment. I love him so much. I've been wanting to paint another ogre. I love this guy so much. I'm hard pushed to recreate those browns, but I love the desert-y light browns. Love them. So yeah, there he is. I love this guy. And yeah, I love him. I love him. But you got to spend time on court. You got to put the hours in. It's definitely a perishable skill. I don't know if I've inked this torso, but there's no harm in doing it again, is there? A little bit in there. I don't even want it to be super uniformly inked anyway. I want it to be a little bit patchy. I want some of that texture to come through. All right, back to the legs. Clearly this leg has not been done. Oh! Imitation, guys. Imitation's a very high form of flattery. Notice that I'm not imitating anything of Warden's. Oh my god. So you're going for 1,000 as well, huh? Is that what you're doing? Are you just... you didn't even ask me, did you? Didn't even ask my permission. You just stole that. You all saw it. Warden is taking advantage of people with disabilities. He's taking advantage of disabled people. He is using them as a font of knowledge and just doing their idea better. You all saw it. Everyone saw it. He's taking advantage. You say that, but you moved out of the cupboard. Because Morty's too big for the cupboard. And the cupboard's too hot. Notice that there's no fan noise in the background on the... It doesn't sound like I'm in a wind tunnel. It's because I don't have to have a fan blasting my fat buns to keep me cool in the cupboard. Hey, you said to take that much time to get good at video games. I did. Yes, I did. Typically 1,000 hours. If I pump 1,000 hours into a game, that's how long it takes for me to get really good at the game. So I wanted to see if it applied to miniature painting as well. It's true. I did say this. I said that. But then I also said I eat food out of bins. So, I mean, where do we draw the line here? Where's the good stuff? Where's the good stuff end and the pain starts? No, my headcanon is because I started streaming. I'll tell you what, I'm flattered that I've inspired so many people to live stream. But if we all freaking live stream, how are we going to hang out? Oh, we've got to do the multi live stream that you suggested. Okay, yeah, problem solved. Not an issue. My headcanon is because I started streaming. Okay, so how many hours are you on? How many hours? 1,000's a lot more than you think. Trust me, it's a lot more. And when those milestones pass with no celebration, it's just a big pile of ass. I'll tell you, I got a little spot. What? What the hell, Warden? 67.75? In no time at all? Oh, so help me. I know what's gonna happen, ladies and gentlemen. He stole my idea from someone who's disabled, and then he's gone, gonna get there before me, and he's gonna laugh at me when he gets there and I don't. And as it should be. Mark my words, he will sail past me. He's already on 67.75. He didn't start back in January. Yeah, so I can smell it. I can smell it in the water. That's exactly what's going to happen. He's gonna cruise past 1,000, and he's going to turn around and take a big turd on me. Sounds like it's going to be his idea. Do you know what? It is. That's exactly what's going to happen. He's going to sail past 1,000, and by then they're going to be like, "Wow, Warden, you're the first ever person who's ever done this. Amazing. Good job, you. Look at this table guy with his little crap channel. He's definitely copying you." Why'd you steal his idea, table? That's exactly how it's going to go. I call it. I'm going to call it. That's exactly right. Red shirt is right. That's what's going to happen. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, to take my idea that I've been working towards all this time and then turning it around to I'm copying him. I'm so on board. I'm not even going to race him. I don't want to feel like there's pressure for me to be on the live stream. I'm far too mental for that. I'm sure he can just like a normal person turn live stream and start. He doesn't have to go through all the song and dance talking to himself. So he's gonna pass me by. All right, Warden, please overtake me and then forever say that this is your idea. All right, forever say, to the point of where people joining are convinced that it was your idea. Even better. What a lovely little gag that would be. They'd be like, look at this table guy copying my lovely Warden. I'm going to go and dox him because he's copying my superstar Warden friend, pal. Oh, I must throw up in my mouth then. Oh, I see that. I paid him a compliment and I threw up in my mouth a little bit. Doesn't feel right. See, compliments they don't work for me. My body rejects them. Also, actually, don't think I haven't noticed, Warden, I don't like the word fan base. I don't know the best way to describe it, but viewers, I guess. He has his own viewers that don't even know who I am. Don't you know who I am? Oh, hang on. Dude, table, being serious now. Going live is basically the most stressful thing I've ever done. It's not just you. No, it's not. It's not, Red Shirt. It is initially, but then you okay, right. So we've all seen Shawshank, right? We've all seen Shawshank Redemption. You know Brooks. He's the institutional man. He stays in prison for a long time, and then he doesn't want to leave in the end because he becomes an institutional man. When you first start live streaming, right? And it was the same for me before I realized that nothing upsets me anymore. It's very stressful. No one on, and you have an idea of what streaming is and what it's like. And it turns out it's not that. My advice is if you start streaming, Go all out. Do it every day, a couple of hours a day, every day. And what happens is there's this weird shift. Something changes, and then you realize just actually what live streaming is like. Oh, bless me. I'm reminding myself why I like live streaming so much. And then what happens is something clicks, and you're like, oh, this is actually quite pleasant. And then you kind of get addicted to it. You kind of like, I like being on. And then that's it. End of story. Oh, okay. The plot thickens. The being live part isn't the problem for me. What's the problem then? Warhammer Tacticus. Isn't that a mobile game? Hang on, I'm going to Google it. Let me have a look. Why do I feel like it's on Steam? You're not the first person to mention Tacticus to me. Warhammer Tacticus. It's a mobile game. No. Is it tower defense? Is it tower defense? It's not, is it? Turn-based tactical strategy mobile game. No, I can't play that. Because it will get me. Because there'll be microtransactions in there somewhere, and it will suck me in. Does it have my? So it is on Steam. Hang on a second. I'll get my ass back up. I'm currently. So the issue is, I'm currently. A game has currently got me. The game that's fighting for streaming time is what do you call it? What's the friggin' name? Oh yeah, Schedule 1. Has anyone played Schedule 1? I am really enjoying that game at the moment. Really, really enjoying it. Right, so I've inked those blacks. They're done. Realistically, what's left on this guy? Ah, the little bit of red there. Purity seal. I think I've got some red. There we go. It's filled with microtransactions. Yeah, I hate microtransactions. Live button, love button is what? Hang on. What's this? It's the Psychop. I need to get to hit the love button before I do. The Psychop. Ah, okay. So it's the starting that's the issue. Okay. May I, Team Red Shirt, offer up a small nugget of wisdom? Okay, so yeah, paying it would be not paying it would be painfully slow. It's one of those horrible game mechanics that shouldn't exist. I'm never going to play Tacticus because I know what it is. It's like, let me guess, to build a barracks it takes like 2 minutes first time, and then from then on it takes like 45 minutes, and then you're looking at 6 days to produce a unit. It's a horrible, greedy, get you to spend money mechanic. I hate it. I don't like games like that. So no, I'm never going to play it. Right, my nugget of wisdom is this, Team Red Shirt, right? I don't really need to psych myself up to sit and paint. For me, the issue is if it's quiet. Because I come on to the live stream to have a bit of chit-chat, a bit of banters, and to get away from the noise that is my mind. So even as I'm painting, listening to music, talking to you guys, I am not dwelling on negative stuff. So that's the benefit. But why don't you say this, when next time you want to gear yourself up to live stream, just say to yourself this simple thing. Red Shirt, if you don't turn on the live stream, you're going to go about your day as you normally do. You know, you're gonna hurt some homeless people. You're going to commit some petty crime, and you're going to go to bed angry after sending a few harshly worded emails to your family members. You know, you're just going to do the normal day. But if you turn that live stream on, anything's possible once you turn it on. There's all kinds of opportunities that might occur, stuff you hadn't even thought of. So just stop being a little bitch and turn it on. I should have led with that. I should have just said that. Stop being a little... Red Shirt. Next time you don't want to turn the live stream on, just listen to this now. Just listen to me what I'm about to say. You turn that live stream on, you little bitch! There you go. That's all the advice you need. Just imagine that voice in your ear. Okay? Just imagine that voice and you're sorted. That's all you need. You're welcome, buddy. Yeah. Because, and if you turn it on, you've already won. That's the other one. If you turn on that live stream button, you've already won. You've already done the hardest bit, bud. The rest of it is for your funsies. Any other purity seals? I don't think so. No, but this base is pretty mucky. None of that waiting stuff. What are you talking about, mate? You locked up by energy production, which makes you wait to unlock all the upgrades needed to rank up the characters up. If you play FTP, you wait. None of that waiting stuff. Well, hang on. Oh, hang on. Hang on a second. Club sounds a bit aggressive here. I'm just going to phrase it. None of that waiting stuff. What are you talking about, mate? You're locked by energy production, which makes you wait to unlock all the upgrades needed to rank up your characters up. If you play FTP, you wait. Ah, free to play is you wait. Ah, so yeah, okay. He's talking about the game's pay mechanic. It is pay mechanic. So you have this energy, and if you don't pay money, you have to wait. So you pay in time. So I ask yourself, why play the game? Why play it? There's a load of Warhammer games out there. Okay, right. We were going to do that magnet, weren't we? Should we do the magnet? I'm not sure what to do. Ooh, I'm not sure what to do. What was I doing? Purity seals. Oh, okay. A conversation that I just need to get to listen to. We got there. Yay! I'm just going to sit back and listen to this convo. I'm actually quite interested to see how this goes. In the meantime, I am going to go with some Wraithbone. No, Wraithbone's too light. I need something a little bit darker. Morghast Bone. Yeah. Yeah, that's ironic, isn't it, Warden, isn't it? I can't find out about magnets because I hate you. I do want to do the magnet, though. I will do that. Just let me mix up. Let me do these... Blast, I totally went in the recess there. Why is it not pigmenty enough? Where's my mix? There it is. Okay, this bone colour does not like going over. Does not like going over the blue. Yeah, it's really not liking it. Corax White to the rescue. Don't know why Corax White is so good at going over other colours, but it is. I think I've got a new appreciation for Corax White. Okay, I don't need to clean up any of those ones. So now let's see how the brown goes on over Corax white. It already looks highlighted. Huh. There's a bit of pigment in there. Just splodged up that bottom bit. I'm going to re-ink that bottom bit. See that? There was a little bit of pigment, dried pigment on the brush, and I've just pressed it into those recesses. Just that little bit too much. Now, normally I'd let that go, but I'm kind of past that point. I'm going to re-ink that. This one's fine. Right, let's lighten that. So I've got some Corax white on the go already. I just need to find out where it is on my palette. There it is. And I'll just lighten this up a bit. There we go. That's nice and light. Dabby dabs. Everyone knows if you do dabby dabs. I've seen those painting shorts. They're just like, do a dabby dab, do a dabby dab, and then you got a demon, golden demon winning model. Dabby dabs, do your dabby dabs. Do you know why they do that? Do you know why they do little cuts and stuff? Is that they can't do it live. They can't. Table is a special little snowflake. Only Table can do this. I'll show you warts and all how I paint. I'm not hiding nothing. I'll show you all the mistakes and all the successes. Probably more of the mistakes than everything else. But the point is we learn a few things along the way. Speaking of learning a few things, can we just... Oh, I've got in the recess. I was sure as hell going to re-ink that. Ah, yeah, red shirt. Well, I mean, you know how it is. Like, it's just money issues. Like, you know, I would like to... well, for starters, I don't have like a brilliant white. I don't have like a super white, and that's why I've had to change my Terminators. Because I haven't been able to go whiter than Corax. And Corax is pretty white, but it's a very grey white, if that makes sense. Basically, I haven't really tried anything other than Citadel and the very, very old Army Painter ones, because I got their paint sets at 70% off, so I bought a couple. Yeah, I've got some paints coming from the US, actually. I've got a partnership gig with... oh, my, I can't even remember their name. It's been so long now. That was before... But that was before M-Gate. Hopefully they're still going to send me some stuff out. So I've got some paints coming my way. Nemesis? No? Oh, I should really know that name. It's been so long, though. I'm happy to try out everything. But it's art of the possible, isn't it, Red Shirt? So I bought Citadel stuff because I was painting Citadel. But it's not for any sort of allegiance. I know where I stand with those paints. And I worry that getting new paints, I would have to relearn mixes and stuff. But I think it would be just fine. So no, I don't really have a I don't really have a clear-cut question. It's just what I have. Art of the possible, you know? It's what I have available. Yeah, he's over here. I feel like he's a little bit wibbly-wobbly, though. I feel like he's a little bit wibbly-wobbly. I kind of want to glue a bit of terrain in there, but I haven't found it. But to be honest, I might just end up painting him. Don't be a nerd and put down the Space Marine. All right, I bloody will. All right, yeah. All right, fine. I will. You don't think I will? I bloody will. I'll just use this paint on my brush and then I'll switch over. If you don't think I'm easily swayed, you've come to the wrong place. Come here then, Parasite Mortex. Let's have a look. Voluminous Pink. Voluminous Pink is all I need. Yeah, I'm going Voluminous Pink with this one. Right, I need an old brush. I've been using my brushes. Oh no! Have I used them all for glue? No, here's one. I love Terminators. I think they're amazing. I think they're absolutely amazing. But we have been working on them for a while. So let's pop them up there. Because they are very much coming along. Right, so the thing is, though, with Mortex, it's not. I'm not going to be able to paint it all in one go. I've got to wait for it to dry in places. So what I need is I need my very inaccurate brush to mark out the areas. The wings will be all purple when the colours go on, so that's fine. But what I need to try and do is gauge where everything's going to be, how it is. Oh, so that little bit of talon would stay white. That little bit of talon will, if I can. The brush dictates it. Yeah, he's already too bindy bandy. He's already, his ass is already wobbling too much. So I was right, Matt, you liar. But he's got to dry anyway, so let's just get him marked out. I need to get in that recess if I can, which I did. Fantastic. That's all body. That's recess. That's shoulder pad, so I can ignore that. Get in there. Just bleed off a little bit more off this wing. I don't know if you noticed that I've repositioned one of the claws. See this claw? It's glued to the wing. It's just to act as a brace. Oh, we don't say the M word here. We don't say the M word, Matt. Oh, how dare you. You've clearly never watched Harry Potter. We don't speak the name. But if you meant Megaforce, then that's fine. Yeah, I'll go get a Megaforce. That's okay. Need more ink. Right, so I can use that as like a little paint pot to bleed that off. He's too wibbly wobbly. He's too bendy. I don't like the bendy. I really don't like the bendy. So I'll get this ink on, but then I'm gluing a piece. I'm gluing in a bit of bracket. He's too bendy. He's like a gargoyle. He's got to dry anyway, so it gives me enough time to find the piece to brace it. It's a nice model. Oh, I've completely covered over that. I might make an exception for that back armor because I've completely covered it. I might revisit that because otherwise he's going to have very little armor color on him. and I do like the yellows. So. Okay, right, he's marked out. He's got to dry. I might bleed a little bit of this off. Don't need so much, but... Right, okay, good. He's marked out. So that tail bit of armor is definitely going to get some touch-ups. I'm definitely going to change that. But he's marked. He has to dry now. You go over there. You need some weight. Oh, wow. Parasite of Mortex just falling all over the show. I might put some milliput in his base as well. I don't think that little bitch is ready, frankly. Shame on you, Matt. I don't drink Red Bull. Can't afford it. It's ridiculous. You get a little teeny tiny can. Screw teeny tiny cans. I ain't doing no teeny tiny can no energy drink. You hear me? You hear me? Yeah, I'm talking at you, son. I'm talking at you. I don't do no small can. Don't do no small cans. I'm talking at you. So yeah, I think it's safe to say I don't like the small cans. I much prefer the big cans. There we go. Oh, Matt's all cool. Hey, drink an energy drink. Yeah, go on, table. Drink an energy drink. They don't do nothing to me, though. Brag, 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 brag. I shouldn't look under the blue tack. Shame on you, table. Naughty table. Oh, that's awful. Ugh. No worries, Pure. Thanks for chatting, buddy. I got a nice little insight into you. A nice little bit of lore. Yeah, I appreciate you. I do. Catch you later, buddy. Have a good day at school. But thanks for chatting. You know, I like that. Appreciate that a great deal. Terminators. They do sell big cans of Red Bull. Oh, you wish they affected you. Ah, bali, bali, bali. Well, yeah, energy drinks won't make you stay up all night. No. Well, Red Shirt, I had to stop playing. I was playing a lot of Civ 6, but I had to stop playing it because it was messing up. You know where your shoulder muscle meets your bicep and tricep, you know? If you grab your shoulder, so grab your right shoulder now, right? And trace your shoulder muscle down and you see where it tapers off and joins the bone. There's a little spot there where tricep, bit your bicep and your shoulder meet your bone. And playing Civ 6 for a long period of time messed up a nerve in there. When I stopped playing Civ, it came back. So I've stopped having to play Civ 6. So I play Space Marine 2 because I can play it on PC with a controller. But the main one that's got me, and that I'm really, really enjoying at the moment, is Schedule 1. Schedule 1, you're basically a drug dealer. But the names of the drugs in the game are so stupid. It's just always making me smile. Schedule 1 on Steam. I love it. I absolutely love it. I don't know. It's a bit of a poo. It's not very good. Like it's fun, yeah, but the mechanics are really clunky. It needs a lot of extra things put in, which it doesn't currently have. But it is at its core a really entertaining game. You playing on a small desk? You know what? I'm willing to show you. Hang on. Let me just make sure there's nothing incriminating on my desk. Just a paintbrush. I'll show you. I can show you the area where I use my mouse, right? Hang on a second. So there's my mouse space. That's where I use my mouse. So there's not much movement there. It's a big desk, but I don't have a lot of space on it. I'm desk space poor. What I do is I just crank up the mouse speed to like ultra super duper fast. Again, I'm stupid because it had a crazy recce, huh? But no, the desk is really big. But that's why your arm gets hurt. What? I need more space for the mouse? Is it because I'm just like holding it still? Is that why it's hurting? Hang on, am I missing something obvious here? Don't worry. It's no secret where I live. But what you shouldn't be worried that you know where I live. You should be worried that you actually want to meet me in person. That's dangerous territory. You know, they don't call me Table McStab for nothing. So, are you telling me that it's not Civ 6's problem, it's my problem, right? Is that the you know what? Yeah, when you say, "Oh, I know where you live," it's the what is it? Watchman Rorschach when he's in prison. He's like, "I'm gonna shout now because I like the impression. None of you seem to understand. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me." I love Rorschach. I love Rorschach. I do like him. Ergonomic aren't a joke. If you're putting too much pressure on the wrong place, you can cause some issues. It's hard to say. Yeah, no, I totally, like I said, it messed up my arm to where I couldn't raise it above my shoulder to like reach into a cupboard and get a cup out for a cup of tea. Yeah, I proper messed it up. But when I stopped, it went away, which is a shame because I really, really, really like Civ 6. I've got like 1,800 hours in the game. I love it. It's so fun. Oh, guys! I got some good news. I forgot about the news. Not this weekend, but next weekend, right? I am a free man. The missus is going to take the kids to the grandparents. So, all Saturday daytime, all Saturday night, I am a free agent. So, what are we going to do with the live stream? Like, what on earth should we do? I don't know what to do. So, yeah, suggestions on a postcard. Obviously, I'll turn on the live stream. I might have a few beers. Oh, should I start a GoFundMe? Should I do a GoFundMe and we can see what escalation it can be? It could be like if it's $5, I don't know. I'll just insult everyone as usual. But then if it's hot tub amount of bucks, then I'll do a hot tub stream. There's enough room on the floor. I'd have to pick all of the electricity off the ground. That's just stupid enough to be worth doing. But I mean, an inflatable hot tub is about €500, I think, minimum. So it's a bit stupid. Do GoFundMe allow stupid entries, or is it all like serious stuff? You know what I mean? Is it like do they entertain like ridiculous ones? No party at my house. No party. You let me know what you think. So yeah, that's the good news. So I know what I'm going to do. Probably a really long live stream. No refunds, Sweatshirt. No refunds. You made the mistake. You learn by your mistakes. Yeah. No, you made that bed. You can't even cancel it. I've set it up so you can't cancel it. Even if you close down your bank account, it still bills you. You'll just get a letter through the door. It's non-negotiable. It's a lifetime subscription. Yeah, so it's not. Okay, there are a bunch of stupid things. Okay, good. That might just be stupid enough to entertain myself. I'm going to set one up. And I need to set up some stupid Patreon goals as well. Like absolutely ridiculous things that no one would ever legitimately do. That's where the fun lies. We need to some kind of ridiculous goals on that as well. Oh, yeah. That was it. Fundy came up with a Patreon goal of X amount of money to not receive a signed photo of me, which is absolutely bloody good. I like that a lot. But the question is, can I actually be bothered to sit down and figure out all of this stupidness? I don't know. What time is it now? 11:45. We got time. Star Trek Online has a lifetime. It has a lifetime. It does. The only reason I didn't play Star Trek Online is because I didn't want to pay monthly. How much is a lifetime? Ooh. Oh, hang on. But what kind of Star Trek Online? Is it like Star Trek Online DS9 or TNG, or is it Star Trek Online Discovery and all of those other ones? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Red Shirt? You know those things that, I mean, they're wearing Star Trek skin, but there's something evil underneath. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I love saying, do you know what I mean? Can't stop myself. I'm going to do all that gold. Screw it. No. Again, because I didn't want to pay monthly. It's the same reason why I can't play EVE Online. I love EVE Online. I'm terrible at the game, but it's a great game just to have on in the background. Tenzo, thanks for stopping by, guys. Tenzo, if you don't, if I don't ever see you again, take care of yourself. Chin up, have yourself a good life, buddy. Just in case we never meet again. You know how internet world is. So take care of yourself. Thank you for taking the time to have a little chin wag with me. I appreciate you. And if nothing more, then take that with you. And then, you know, that's it. That's all I got to say. Thanks, bud. Gold, gold, gold. Done, done, done. Gold, gold. Gold's done. Purity Seal's done. They need inking. Where's the other Terminator? Any gold on you? Yes, but I've already done it. Okay. Whenever, Tenzo. Whenever. But just know, like, you press the button, right? You press that button. You can never leave now. That's it. You've pressed the button. You're in real trouble now. I promise nothing but torment and pain. Torment, pain, and woe. You've done it to yourself. Welcome. Now you can never go. Matt has some anger issues to Marines. Did a Space Marine model fall on your head and give you an ouchie when you were a baby, and now you hate Space Marines? Oh, Tenzo, wouldn't that be great? I would be, if I was a chaos god, I would be the chaos god of contradiction. That's what I'd be. I would be the chaos god of contradiction. That's what I'd be, without a doubt. Yeah, the chaos god of contradiction. Like, it would be like, you'll be whispering someone's ear. You'll be like, yes, you should attack this planet. Yes, 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 attack this planet. And then they land on the planet and it's like, oh, you fools, why are you attacking? I will punish you. Yeah, that's what I do. Easy, Matt. Steady on. They're just little plastic guys. I tell you what I'll do. What I'll do is I'll show you all my Space Marines, Matt. That will help you. I'm sure that will help you calm down. So I really like Space Marines. I collect almost exclusively Space Marines, and I only ever play Space Marines whenever I play a game. So, So what I like most about Space Marines, they're the best army of all the other armies. They're the most fun to paint. They're always fun to play with. I win most of my matches as Space Marines. In fact, I have a Space Marine tattoo saying Space Marines aren't poo. I do like them a lot, Matt. They're very fun. Yes. Space Marines. I like them. Oh. Hang on, I've got a Tyranid kicking about here somewhere. 1 second. Let me show you my Tyranids. 1 moment. Here's one. Here's a Tyranid for you. It's my Screamer Killer. Oh, no way. Legitimate business person. You have to stay. There's a role here for you. Don't go anywhere. That name, you need that name. Hang on. Let me put the screamer killer away. Hang on. Yeah, legitimate business person. You have to stay because we had someone called Big Mac who was here and had Robo Clanker friends that would join and say weird stuff. But we need you to stay and be our leading business-based persona to answer all our business-related questions. And you mostly reply with saying the word business in various volumes. But don't you go, legitimate business person. Your name is too good. I would love it if it was Big Mac Eskimo, Your Majesty. If that was Big Mac, I would be overjoyed. Legitimate business person is such a good name. Oh, please be Big Mac. But they asked about Guard. There are some amazing regiments out there. I like Guard. I do like Guard. I did have a gigantic Guard army, but then they all went in a bin. Yeah, that was a bit awkward. Yeah, I had a Baneblade. I had all kinds of tanks. I liked Hellhounds. I had 3 of those. Of course, a couple of Chimeras, and I had a Leman Russ and a Leman Russ with Demolisher Cannon, so a Demolisher. And it was the old Cadian troops, mostly heavy weapons teams, and I had 1 squad of the metal Catachan jungle fighters. Yeah, I like those. I like Commissar squads, and I would have the rule in it regardless. If they fail a leadership test, the Commissar executes the sergeant and takes control of the squad, and they pass the leadership test. Regardless of whatever edition I'm playing, I'm having that rule in there. So I'm not fielding any Guard squad without a Commissar in. Kind of makes me want to buy a squad of Guardsmen. I think I need a squad of Guardsmen and a Commissar. That's what I need. But I need different heads. I don't like the Cadian helmet, right? I don't like the Cadian helmet. If I could have the Cadian soldiers with their chest armor and everything, just fine. But then something with that would be good. That's what I'm thinking. Man, I want to buy some stuff now. I kind of want to buy a Commissar. A Commissar would be lovely. I've got some Ogryns. I got 3 of those. Right, let's finish this guy. Is that dried up? Oh, it's a little bit dry. But if I zhuzh it with a bit of medium, I can do the edge highlights. Oh, it's not ready. No, that's a lie. I've got to do the next coat. Well, Red Shirt, I mean, you're talking to me like a man who has money, all right? So it's not just a case of buy stuff. It's amazing just how much people suggest, oh, just buy the thing. It seems to be like the go-to. But you have to understand, I haven't bought a single mini this year. Not a single one. Nothing. I don't like the special tank, but the Commissar on foot, I think she's a gorgeous model. But the tricked out ride, I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Oh, guys, I saw, on the subject of 3D printing, I saw for 120 euros a 3D printed Hierophant Biotitan on Etsy, and it looked pretty good. It looked like a solid print. I was like, do you know what? I would buy that. It looked pretty good, frankly. It'd only been listed for an hour or so, so I wouldn't be surprised if it got taken down. But if you type in Tyranid Biotitan 3D print, it's on Etsy. Yeah. I don't know if they're reliable at all, or in any way, so... Yeah, the Red Terror is lovely. It looks exactly how it should be, frankly. I especially like the head. Well, you say you have it, Matt, but they're just words, you know? There's no way to prove it. I mean, if you could get on the Discord and show a photo. Otherwise, it's just words, buddy. It's just words. How can we know? How can we believe you? We don't know you. No one knows you. Someone here going to vouch for you? I doubt it. I'm a bit caught up in the whole sold my house and have disposable income for the first time in my life thing. Oh, Red Shirt, please let me just live my life through you, because like That's a lovely place you're in. I know you're looking after your sick dad. I get that, and that's stressful in itself. But you bought yourself the new PC because you're a princess and you deserve it. So you need to explore this disposable income world for yourself, all right? You need to just remind yourself you're a pretty little princess and you need to enjoy that a little bit. And what you need to do is you need to tell me about your purchases. You need to tell me about your purchases so I can friggin' pretend that I'm buying things, all right? I need you to be my the methadone to my plastic crack addiction, all right? Just help take the edge off. Just tell me what you buy and what you spend your money on, and I can live on that. I can get by on that. Just do me that favor. Can you do that for me? Can you just tell me what you end up buying? Can you help a brother out? Can you just tell me? Just come on, help me out, man. Just tell me what you buy when you do. That's enough for me. I can live like that. I'm all right with that. I like hearing what other people buy. I don't know if I'm the only one on that one. I might be, but I don't know. I get a kick out of it. Man, last time I had disposable income, 2019. From August to November 2019. Oh, it was a glorious time. Glorious, glorious time. Those 3 months, each month, €600 plus order from Wayland Games. New computer bits. Oh, that was the last time. Hey, Tomo. I'm going to read. Hey, bud, I do enjoy 40k. Tried playing again in 10th after not playing from 5th, but I prefer building, but I get bored painting. Any tips on buying a unit of any faction on how not to get fatigue? Oh, Tomo, yes, I do. I 100% have some tips, right? So, first question, Tomo. Do you have any models already? Do you have a pile of models, a backlog? That's the first question. And if so, what's in the pile? Once we establish that, then we can go from there. Fatigue painting. Well, you're in the right place, bud. I can chime in with that. Definitely. Let's see what he replies with what he's got kicking about. Because if he's got, like, for example, if he's got like 50 orc boys, then, you know, he's in a bit of trouble. Also, we have to remember as well that Tomo might not have much time to actually sit and paint, you know? So let's see what he says, what he's got, if anything, and then we can decide from there. Ah, well, bingo. There we go. Right there. There's massive issue. Oh, no, Matt's saying... Okay, that's not Tomo that answered. That's Matt that answered. Yeah, slap chop. The thing is, I'm trying to up my skills. Much like what Tomo said. And if I slap chop 40, then I don't think that's necessarily helping me improve my skills. But I am going to need some rank and file. But I think that's where Airbrush comes in. I really am part of the group. Table asks me something and then Stone Cold ignores me. Okay, let me scroll up. Where's Red Shirt's last message? And probably the last Hellforged Warband bottle box in Canada. That's what he bought. Oh, and a Predator. Iron Warrior pre-orders. Oh, did you get Mutilators? What Iron Warriors did you get? Okay, so the boss guy that you can attach to a squad of Mutilators is great. The Mutilators and the more compact, gun-heavy version of the Defiler looks amazing. So yeah, I did ask him a question. He did. Yeah, he did. I did ask a question and proceed to ignore him. It's true. Sorry, I'd already moved on. Sorry, Red Shirt. I mean, like, helping Tomo comes over. It's more of a priority than me hearing what you bought. Oh, my name's Matt. Effing and jeffing in text format makes me cool. Brrr. Effing and jeffing. Just talk, dude. You don't have to add the caveats. The new guy's rules. Oh, I don't know much about the rules. Oh my god, he's got loads. Hang on. I got Morn. Okay, so that's character. The combat patrol, but I missed the mutilators. Ah, right, okay. No, no, red shirt is absolutely fine. Yeah, yeah, you get you. No, no, no. Don't not do it. That's going in the wrong direction. If you don't insult me, definitely insult me. It's my bread and butter. It's my sustenance. I do like a good insult. I don't believe there's a line anymore for what would actually genuinely offend me. I don't think there's a line anymore. Ah, Matt's gonna go. Ah, I hope you're not going because I said about the effing and jeffing. He went. Oh no! Don't worry, bud. I'll get myself a second Space Marine tattoo just for you, buddy. Take care of yourself. Good luck with those devastating wounds. If we never see you again, have a good life. Chin up, buddy. Take care of yourself. Thank you for chatting. But yeah, take care of yourself. Mind how you go. It's not 4 a.m. He's lying. It's not 4 a.m. for him. It's just another one of his lies. Matt the liar, everyone. He likes to lie. He's a liar. That's not going to get him to come back. If you know anything before you leave, Matt, just know that everyone here thinks you're a goddamn liar. Mr. Lies. What am I doing? If he comes back, it will be great. If not, he will be forever labelled the man who likes to lie. I like them more that now that you had such a strong reaction to disliking them. I will be honest. I'm fairly indifferent to Space Marines, but when you express such a strong opinion of disliking them, my mind just couldn't help it. I was like, table, go for it. Hey, that makes both of us. Hey, that makes two of us. Yeah. Don't you worry about my opinion. It's not my opinion, it's everyone's opinion. But, maybe you'll come back. Maybe you'll come back and it'll be great. Let's see. Yeah, I've got a good feeling about it as well. If he does come back, it's going to be a real treat. Because I haven't like held back or anything. I've been, I'll be honest, I've been sassing him quite a lot, and he's been taking it in his stride. So we might have one of us. Would like to focus more on painting and now playing, as it helps with issues I have from an ancient. But with my backlog, I have to good range of work on different schemes. I get you. Okay. So I like having multiple projects on the go. But what I have discovered is with multiple projects that if you leave something alone too long, you kind of improve, and then going back to it can be a bit of a nightmare, like these guys. I don't like painting whole squads. Ah, bless you. I can check that, actually. Oh, so you did. You can't leave now. You're in trouble. You're in trouble, Tomo. You can't unsubscribe. You're one of us now. You're in some deep water, buddy. You're in big boy town. So I should have explained the gravity of what you've just done before you did it, but you're in now. Oh well. The Emperor's Children Space Marines do look like a lot of work. I might suggest that the first thing you do is don't buy any more big boxes. Like, if you're going to get anything, get an individual character. I don't know what your budget is. I went through a phase of buying and reselling. So, like, I'd buy up a big batch order of stuff, sell off 80% of it, and I get the rest for free. I like that. And I stopped caring what I paint. I just kind of bought what I could get cheap. Oh, man. Yeah. I tell you what. These friggin' winged Primarchs, man. This guy. I can't even call him a miniature. He's so hunky-chunky. But he's almost done. He's so big that it's hard for me to paint. Okay, Tomo, you do need to stay now. You're one of my kind. So with no budget, don't buy anything else. Don't buy anything else right there. If you're going to get anything, get painting supplies or something. Don't buy anything else. That's for sure. Don't do that. Work on what you've got. But don't feel you have to finish a squad just for the sake of finishing a squad, you know? If you're not playing. Yeah, I can tell you what I changed actually. Right, so what I changed on old Morty, I milli-putted in some more gloop on these wings because they look too fragile. So I wanted them to look more like, because the theory is, right, his armor's more like his skeleton, and all this fabric that's coming off is his skin, like he's just growing more skin, and the wings are also going to be the skin. That's kind of like the theme. So I milli-putted in stuff under the wings there. I glued his grenades, cut them off the chains, and glued his grenades into these recesses. So I didn't have to paint in those recesses. So he's just got grenades under his cloak. This bit of fabric here, that bit of fabric there, where those two chains are coming out, that's all milliput. And these chains come down here to brace the end of the scythe, which is actually glued against this bit of robe. Because what I did was, I cut it off and I twisted it round until it was able to anchor it at another point. Because I drop minis a lot, so that's why I've reinforced it. So if you look at the model, his scythe either goes in this hand or it goes in this hand, but it sticks out that way. So I twisted it and then remounted it to make a stronger point. And then this chain I've mounted here with a little bit of milliput around it. And I've just swung that out to, again, brace against the head of the scythe so that it's a little bit more structured. I got rid of the little chains with the little flying bug monsters on, the little dingly danglies, and I took the nurglings off. And I've also, you see here on this base, all these hole bits, this is all milliput on the base. I milliputted in some, which are going to just be some oozy holes on the base there. So I changed him quite a bit. But I'm very happy with how he come out. I wanted more like the armor of 30k Death Guard. I didn't want it to be green so much. But he's like 80% done, I'd say. His main body's done. So, but he's a big old boy. But yeah, someone told me to get him. Someone told me, and they haven't even said thank you for getting him. They haven't even said thank you. You know who you are, Greco. Tomo, don't paint to play. Just paint a few things. Me, I'm slowly trying to go to. So what I'm doing is right. Excuse me. What I'm working towards is I've got a couple of these intercessors that I painted. I wanted to paint them like they did the Blood Angels on the 11th edition box, because when 11th edition drops, I'm taking the weekend off and I'm just going to stream and assemble and paint and enjoy the box set. But I've got two painted, and I know there's going to be a squad of 10 intercessors, so I figured these two could proxy in. So now I've only got to do 8 before 11th edition drops. Unfortunately, I don't have any orc proxies. Like if I had 10 boys, I've got 10 Gretchen, but I reckon there's going to be 20 Gretchen in the box set. So I'm kind of having fun trying to preempt that. As far as not getting painting fatigue, I'm doing this as well, the 100 miniatures thing by May 9th. That's just something for fun. I'm also painting 500 layers on Titus here. This is Titus of the 500 layers. This is what 169 layers look like. So I'm painting him. And I'm also trying to do 1,000 hours as I'm copying Warden. I'm going to stream and paint for 1,000 hours. And I've currently done 270. But he's racing up to catch me, and he will overtake me and steal the idea for himself, as it should be. Had a motorcycle accident and big breathing damage, big cool scar on the old forehead. Tomo, that sucks ass, bud. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't help the things that happen to us, eh? It's a bit of a roughie, yeah. I am sorry to hear that. That sucks ass. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't help the things that happen to us, eh? So, that's, yeah. But, no, No. This no. He was told he has to unite the 500 layers, so he's doing his duty, right? He's doing his duty. I've already spent about maybe 35 euros in paint on Titus so far. There's a couple up here, but we've got an elephant graveyard of paint pots still lying around. Do you know what? I'm going to go get them. Let me just check that I've done all of this. I'll just put on a little bit more on this Terminator. That's fine. Let me go get the. Let me go get the other pots. It started off as a little in joke, and then it escalated, as is always the way. Hang on a second. So yeah, not even potential. Not even potential. It will be a Golden Demon winner. So yeah, you can see it's getting a little bit out of hand for what was an in joke. There's what 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 tubs. So yeah, 35 euros on Titus so far. It's the commitment to the gag is starting to sting. It's starting to sting a little bit. Have you thought about adding some washes to bring out the details? I will, but I'm doing it with paint because I've seen it's been brought to my attention that there's some people doing it with ink and doing like 100 layers of ink, and I just feel like they're just lacking the commitment. They don't have that Imperium spirit, you know? I feel like they're not going all out. I feel like doing it in layers of ink is the cheap man's way of doing it. The real men commit with paint. That's what they do. So, oh no, my Megaforce is empty. Oh no, it's not. That was my computer desk Megaforce. That was my breakfast Megaforce, and here's my actual Megaforce. Perfect. But yeah, so what's going to happen is Cavs, my friend, you might know him as Henry Cavill. He's going to buy Titus off me for €1 million. Red shirt. Do you know what? I think I might have to sit down and do it. I think I'm going to have to sort these things out. That could be fun. That's the extra spice that my retard brain needs to not go sideways. I think I'm going to set that up. What was it? So it's Patreon goals. Guys, I've got to write this down. That's a really good one, red shirt. Okay, let's have a look. All right, look, I even wrote down Fundy's idea. $5, not receive a signed photo. How much is the Titus of 500 coats? Well, we can work it out, can't we? So 169 coats cost 35 euros, but his surface area is increasing with his girth. So let's say, well, it doesn't have to complete it all. Oh, this is where I'm not so good. GoFundMe. GoFundMe. What do I call a GoFundMe? Oh, I need a new post-it for it. What about Table Goes Wild? Table Goes Wild. I don't have a better one than Table Goes Wild. It's so stupid. Wait, hang on. The Patreon goals as well. We need so Titus of the 500 coats. Let's just make it 500 euros, right? It's 500. Let's make it 500 euros. Deal. That easy, right? Then we need what was it? It was, what was it? 10 grand, 10,000 euros. I'll fly out to you and spit in your face. Face. Yep. And then 100 grand was 100 grand was buy a boat, and it will be and then fly Fred with Daisy Duke hot shorts on, and get him in some shorts, and so we can see that cake. Daisy Dukes. Perfect. Okay, I don't think we can improve upon that. Table goes wild. Tables wild ride. I don't know a name. I need to think of a. Yeah, I mean $6 for a pay. This is like over €6. Over €6 for this. You gotta wonder. I mean, does any ink do it? Oh yeah, well, I mean, yeah, but that's really expensive. I mean, it's probably going to be more expensive. Well, is it more expensive? The issue is I don't know if I can live stream at the hotel that has the jacuzzi. There is a hotel, but I don't know how good the phone. I don't know if I can live stream. I know I can live stream in the house. Table flips. Table flips. Tables nips. Oh. We got options. But I need a name. We needed a catchy name. So I've got the Patreon goals. That's fine. We need a catchy name. We need a catchy name for the GoFundMe. Oh man. The boat one, I might have to specify that they can only give me 100 grand in the winter, because I would buy like a canoe and I'd put it on the sea ice and then make Fred get into the boat with these Daisy Dukes on in like -20. Even better. That's what I'll do. That's it. That's what I'll do. Oh, I've stopped painting, haven't I? I got too caught up in the ideas. Reichland I need. Where's my Reichland? There you are. We got options, guys. We got options. I think that's just the kind of nonsense that entertains me. I think I'm going to do that today. And then I'll play some Schedule 1 as well. What I'll do, guys, is I'm going to end this stream at the 3-hour mark, and I'm going to hop over onto Discord. So if you want, you can come say hi in comms if that's something that interests you. Does that sound like something that would interest you guys? And I'll come hang out on the Discord for a little bit, and you can talk to me in there if you like. Does that sound nice? Would you like that? Because I think, like, I could stream for more, sure. But after yesterday, I'm very pleased with how this stream's gone. So maybe we just chalk it up as a success. I'm open to suggestions. You tell me, guys. So that's inked. Do this little bit here. Reichland on Retributor Gold is so delicious. I absolutely love it. I think I will go over onto Discord after this. Why not? Why is that looking so lackluster? I haven't golded that either. How do I... how can I help you, Warden? How can I help you, bud? How could I help you? Do you want me to join your stream through Discord? I mean, how can I help you, bud? Is there anything I can do to help you? Because, like, won't people on the stream not know what I'm saying? You tell me, buddy. I'm happy to help. Right, those shells are done. Are there shells on the other side? There are. I might as well gold those. I've got some gold on my palette. A little bit of token gold in there. No, don't even bother. I don't need the promotion, Warden. I don't need it. I'm just coming on for the for the laughs. You don't need to. I don't want to. No, no, Warden. I'm not coming on your. I'm not coming on your live stream if you're going to make it sound like I'm cap in hand. Please subscribe to me, please. I'm not doing it if you're doing that. I don't know. I don't want to come on if people think I'm begging. No, I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I'm not. No, I'm not doing that. No, sir. No, 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 no. I don't want you to. You're just trying to belittle me. You're trying to diminish me, sir. You're trying to make me look like an idiot. That's what you're doing. This is your whole plan all along, isn't it? It's like, oh, just before he comes on to Discord, guys, this is the guy who's ripping off all my ideas. That's what you're going to do, isn't it? I've caught you. You're going to be like, yeah, you won't be able to hear him, but he's there. He's the one who stole my idea for 1,000 hours. He copies my channel. He's constantly trying to put me down. He's trying to wreck my self-esteem because he's so fragile. He has to do that just to make himself feel better. I caught you. I caught you. I found you. I found you out, Warden. Oh, come on, Warden. Don't say stuff like that. It's not an honor. The 30K don't mean nothing. They're all bots, buddy. They're all bots. I bought them. Oh no. I confess. I bought them. I paid money for them. They're not even real. They're not even real, buddy. I bought them. Oh, I've confessed. It's too much. Oh. Uh-oh. His Majesty has just said stop. What have I said wrong? Uh-oh. Your Majesty, what have I done wrong? He said stop. What did I do? Uh-oh. Oh, yes, you are a legitimate business person. Especially when I'm thinking of who you are. I need to know why His Majesty said stop. I need to know. It's really important when someone of the royal bloodline says stop. Oh no, am I doing it to myself? I can't help it. Thank you, Your Majesty. Oh, bless you, Your Majesty. You got myself my interests. Ah, I'm sorry. I'll stop. I've stopped. I've stopped. I've stopped. Oh, doesn't that just make me feel so special? I appreciate that, Your Majesty. Yeah, it gets away from me. I'm sorry. I can't help the mind I have. It just happens. Bless you. Yeah, I can't help it. Sorry. It's just the way my brain... I don't brain so great. I listened, though. Hey, I listened. He could hear the train leaving the station is what it is. He could see the train leaving the... He could see the train... Crazy Train was leaving the station. And he was like, wait, hey. Get back here, you. Just a nice little tasty. Ooh. Oh, just an FYI, Schedule 1 has multiplayer. I'm just saying, it has multiplayer. I don't know if you can join my existing save or if you have to start a multiplayer game, but it has multiplayer. Do with all that what you will. Oh, that's an ugly highlight right there. Well, I mean, I never agreed that you were allowed, but okay. It's nice to know that it's possible, but I never said that I wanted you. So, you know, there's that awkward. Oh, this got awkward, didn't it? Oh. I'll be honest, if we're going to play multiplayer, I think we should start a multiplayer save. I don't think we should... I don't think I want you messing with my save, because I've already sunk a lot of time into it. And if someone... You know how it is when someone who jumps on, who knows loads more than you, and they just run away with it? Like, every Factorio multiplayer game I've ever played has been like that. I really like Factorio. Space Age was just... I should play that again. I was just saying it was possible, rather bold to assume we'd want to sling with you. What do you mean? I'd have you out every day. I wouldn't allow you back in the house. You'd be out there dealing. You wouldn't be allowed back in. You'd be the mule. You know, you would exist to do as I command. That's how it would be. Yeah, you might get some scraps. Yeah, I wouldn't let you back in the house until like 4 a.m. when you have to save. You wouldn't be housebound. You'd be a feral. You'd have to stay outside. Well, I have to say I've absolutely loved painting these Terminators today. What a treat! What I haven't repainted this after the ink. It's okay. I'm just going to highlight it and it'll be fine. I always feel like this underside here is a good place to highlight. See this bit under here? That. That was definitely a 2-for-1 highlight there. Dibby dabs, dab dabs, dabs. I kind of want to do a little bit there. Oh, I fluffed that. Just paint it, it's fine. Although I've got a little bit of the darker stuff, I might just clean it up actually. This chat died. Oh, no, there's a chat. Tomo, you can't go now. You can't just plonk out something like Sausage Lord. You can't just say that. You can't just dollop a Sausage Lord on me and expect to not be allowed to stay. Dear God, I was not expecting Sausage Lord. Sausage Lord. That is... I did not see that coming. Not in a million years would I have seen that. How is the Lord Sausage Lord? Has he had a nice run around? You got to run your dogs round. I absolutely love dogs, man. They're just little sweeties. You just want to like grab them up and throw them around. Ah, well, yeah, okay. You didn't even need to set. You didn't even need to add the Beano bit. I know who Nasher is. Okay, I'm losing track of where I've highlighted and where I haven't, so I'm just gonna highlight everywhere I think I have to highlight in no real particular order in the attempt that eventually I will become completed in everywhere I've highlighted. So this other leg, I guess. Send you a picture of my Dobby. She's why I'm streaming all night right now. She's just had surgery. Of Dobby. Who's Dobby? Your pet. Oh, yeah, they went in for surgery. I remember. Now I remember. Well, I hope Dobby's okay. For a second, I thought Dobby's what you call Mrs. Warden. I was like, what? All right, I don't need to edge highlight any more of this. That's maybe the back of this arm a little bit. Okay, I don't know what I was doing with that little bit there, but I've kind of made it a thing. Right, he's done. That's fine. I'm fine with that. 100 fine. 100 fine. I was going to call Nash Dobby as a pup in the ears were far too big. All right, okay. Well, I'm glad you didn't. Dobby's a terrible name. What am I talking about? What am I doing? I got nothing against the name Dobby. I don't know why I'm taking a turn on Dobby. Dobby's just had surgery. I need to be nice to Dobby. Right. Let's that has been a very productive day. That was a big success. I got all of these guys based. That's working. That's now drying. We had a real good time with these Terminators. We got some ink on Parasite, although frankly I think Matt, if he comes back, the only reason I'm going to paint that Parasite is if Matt comes back, but I'm going to look for a terrain piece. That armor looks fine, although I think that maybe he looks the weakest with the darker bits on the legs. I'm not so sure I like that. But hey, I'm keeping it. My Marines are going to be patchwork, so I'm going with that. Only if he gets a sock. So that was 3 hours. Good. I could do more. Like, in theory, I could do another 2 more hours, but I think that as for yesterday and the previous 2 streams were a bit wobbly, I think we quit on a high note. 727. Warden's gaming. Gaining, not gaming, gaining. Blue-tech off. 0 people watching and 4 likes. Something's very much wrong with my figures. Claims no one's here. That isn't that weird. Although, maybe it's not weird. Maybe this is a Shutter Island kind of thing. I'm just imagining it all. Ooh. Right, I am going over to Discord now to make up these ridiculous GoFundMe and Patreon goals. So if you want to come over to the Discord and hang out, I'm going to be there as of right now. I might just go do a wee and then go over, but I'll be on Discord right now. So hopefully I get to talk to some of you there in person. All right, guys, I will see you there. Really appreciate you hanging out with me, and thank you to everyone who took the time to chat. The chit chat is so good for me. It's like, it's just really, really helpful. You could have insulted me a little bit more, but hey, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I'll take it. It's fine. But next time, do better. Oh, God. I'll see you on Discord. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.